Might as well do that because for the simple reason that one is actually monetized. So I might as well earn something from that one. My gaming channel on YouTube is not monetized. Yes, I am entering the contaminated area. We are going in, folks. I will be doing a little bit of dust busting because, you know, they've scattered cat litter all over the place. Hopefully yeah, it's still on. The noise cancellation on the mic that's on my head, on my hat. Well, it's not on my head, it's on my hat. Wouldn't that be funny if you stuck it on your head here? Anyway, hopefully that will make it so it's not too loud for you guys. But if it is, you just have to suck it up. Suck it up, get it? You're thinking of switching over to Linux, but I haven't gotten around to figuring out which version is closest to what I'm used to and where Steam works on. Do you know what, Jillian? If you're not part of, there is, suck it up. Yeah, there you go. There is a, if you don't have people who know about Linux, I belong. I belong. I belong. Now, I mean, you'll deal with them anyway. Invite. I can't send out an invite. Shuvi! Just look for Shuvi Gang. I can't send an invite out on Discord. They have people in there that know Linux. So they are pretty good. They are helpful. And just tell them that Grandma sent you. Grandma June sent you. So it's that's what it is. Just tell them Grandma June sent you. They know who I am. So they are really nice. I use sawdust in my cat's litter. It removes the smell and easy to clean. Yeah. I had thought about that, but with kittens, you have to be very careful with what you use. Yeah, the dust. Yeah. It's as cheap as dust. That's a good one. All right. I'm going to turn this camera on. Let's go on in. Let's go on in over there. No, I mean turn this camera off. Oh my gosh. I have no idea what the hell I am saying. There we go. I disappeared. Let's go in. Hopefully none of the cats in my room will walk all over my keyboard. Let me place things in front of my keyboard so that hopefully they won't get on the darn keyboard. All right. And the hardest thing with having my darn oxygen is I have to spray the whole line when I come out of the kitten room. It's a pain in the blooming horse. Well, naturally, not the whole line, but the line that goes in the kitten room with me. Wonder how much dust you get out of a saw. Then if you're using it for a litter box. Wait. There are actually places where you can go that will actually give you sawdust. Yeah, sawmills often do that. But you just have to find the right one. I remember over in the UK, there was one we used to go to for our hamster, rabbit and guinea pig stuff. So, yeah. So I don't know about over here in the United States. I mean, it's something that you could look up. Farrell girl, hello, honey. How are ya? It is so good to see you. Coming to give the kitten some love. Yes, we're going to be, oh my gosh, girl, we're going to be going in there. So I have UniChat on my phone. I have the alerts in my ear. So I won't be able to see if anything has been redeemed or anything. No, I don't have any redeemed stuff yet. I have to work on that too. So I'm putting on a hazmat suit and I am putting on some gloves. Once we get in there, one of the kittens, Lily, she likes to hang around my feet. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. So again, I have to be careful how I walk. The reason I'm putting a hazmat suit on and gloves is because they had an outbreak of ringworm. I got it. That's why I haven't been streaming for the past month, because it broke out really badly on my face. I was given medication for it. Turns out I'm highly allergic to the medication, the oral medication that you're given for ringworm. And yeah, I was a mess, to say the least. So I am going to start and learn how to do IRL stuff on my phone over on Kick. But I have to offload a load of stuff from my phone, and I have to try and figure out where the heck I'm going to do that. Because I updated my PC to Windows 11, and hello, and it destroyed one of my drives. So there is that. I'm going to try and move this camera. I've got some pain in my neck. It should go away tomorrow when I crack it. Oh yeah, the cracking of the neck. Huh. I get migraines when I get that kind of pain and it don't go away. I see the kittens, the little ones, have been playing poo pong. Darn it. Oh my gosh. Okay, what I want to do is I want to go and get some, the hardest thing is going to be figuring, I can't even see what you're saying, guys. This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness, let me see. I got this. 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 I could figure this out. I could figure this out. Let me figure this out. Oh, maybe I can do multi-tab on my phone. Let me open up that. Hang on, guys. I know you probably can only see my feet. Well, you can't even see my damn feet, can you? See, I'm here. Oops, I nearly kicked there. I'm here. Okay, now, how do I... Okay, I can see that there. I can... Oh! I think I've done it. done it. Now, hopefully, the thing won't close. I think, hopefully the thing won't close. Okay. Do you like my fashion? So, yeah, this is the smallest I could get. I've actually got my feet in the feet, but it's bunched up a whole load down at the bottom. So I hopefully that will stay open and it won't close. But I see the little ones have been playing ping pong. Which is a pain in the arse. Let me move that out of the way. So, with the help of my kit community, and you can't really see me, flipping heck, man. Okay. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. This is something I've been wanting to do for a wee while. So, I will be stepping back in a minute. Oh God! See, I got to do the spray and the thing. This is a pain in the arse, and this is another reason why I'm usually very good and very insistent on not letting any kittens in my house that have ringworm, because I don't want to deal with it. It's tough. It's tough to deal with, trust me. And especially if you end up getting it. It's like flipping heck. What the heck, man? Okay, I'm getting a shelf. I have these little shelves that can go on the wall that somebody bought me a long time ago. And I haven't had a chance to place them around, so then I have this mega strength tape that we're going to use. It's called nano tape or something. I don't know what it's called. Anywho. So, you know what? Let me bring a couple of these shelves in here. I do actually also have a tiny that I want to set up at some point, but it's not going to be at this point. Sometimes you just have to take the bull by the horn, and no matter how bad you feel, get up off your flipping ass and get things done. So, this is the shelf. It does have screws, but I'm just going to use the tape because I don't know where the studs are, and I'm not getting the stud finder out and swiping the wall and all that kind of stuff. I know how to do that. I can do that. So it's not a big deal for me to do that, but I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it today. And then maybe we'll have you a bit of what they call POV. I see you. Yeah, you're all running all over the place. Oh my goodness me. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I didn't mean to scare you, little man. Okay. So, I'm going to have to take into account delay when I do this. So I'm going to try and cover the camera. So so we can figure out exactly where to put this shelf. Do I have a pen or something to mark the wall with? Yes, I do. All these shelves will eventually be out of here. The next thing I need for this room, the next and last thing I need for this room is one of those tall steel cabinets with shelves and doors. So I can put all the kitten gear in that. It will be easy to keep it sanitized. So I'm looking to doing that at some point early in the year. And God, my legs. You'd think I'd be used to it by now, wouldn't you? Why is Kick doing the roundabout thingamabob? Stop it. Stop it. I see it on my phone. I see it on my phone, yeah. Okay. All right, we have to decide where we're going to put this dawn camera. And I figure pointing that direction might be the best. Maybe I don't even need the shelf. Well, yeah, I do need the shelf. Because this camera, I don't want to leave it in here forever. It is my better streaming camera. But I moved it into this room because the other camera doesn't give enough of a wide angle. Come on, little man. Okay, I'm gonna remember how this is going. I think this is going up under here. Nope. I'm also gonna have to. You watch. I'm gonna be studying the way. Get. Why are you chewing up? Don't you be chewing on that line. I do have some. I can't even see my damn phone. So, the kitten room. Oh, the last thing I've got to get for the kitten room is is that storage, steel storage, either steel or plastic. As long as it's got shelves and a door, and it'll fit in the corner there. That'll be the last thing that I need to finish this kitten room off. It'll certainly make life a hell of a lot easier. Okay, I've got to wait until this opens up now. Come on, catch up. But the biggest thing that I'm trying to get is an e-trike, so we can all go out for rides on the e-trike. Let me get flippy neck. This is not easy. Don't even. DA, stop! How are ya? How you doing over there on YouTube? I'm just trying to figure out, and I forgot my little level thingamabobby. figure out where to put this darn camera so that when I'm in here working, it'll be easy to see. I guess it could go here for now. And then I can, because I won't have my head in. My head won't be in the way. I have a shelf I can put this on. Let me go get my little level so I can stick. Sorry if I'm making you all dizzy. You'll just have to put up with it for now, because it ain't gonna last for long. And then I can point it down so it's not pointed directly at the window. And hopefully that will work. Yeah. So I do have a hazmat suit on. The reason I have a hazmat suit on is because the kittens have ringworm. And they are healing from it. They've been on medication for it. They're on a week's rest right now for the ringworm medication, because it's a week on, a week off, a week on, a week off. I guess I should bring my tape measure so I can measure which is like kind of the center-ish. No, that it's a kitten. The kitten's like, hello, hello, who's in there? Hello. So every time I go in and out of the room, I spray the hazmat suit down. I have disinfectant here at the door, which you can't see. So I'm not spreading it all over the house. What was it I needed? Oh, the little level thing in my bobby and the tape measure. Any of the cats, as soon as they see me in the hazmat suit, they're like, I'm off. I'm gone. I'm not staying behind you. Oh, come on, June. What did you do with them? You know, oh, there they are. They're in the right drawer. They were just hiding because they're very small. They're right small, yeah. See, that's not a bad angle. The only trouble is my head will be cut off. So that's why I was thinking of putting it higher up. I guess it won't be so bad, my head being cut off and all that stuff. Okay. A bit later, after I've... Well, we'll see how I feel after I've done all this, but a bit later I will try and get into gaming. I do gaming. For those that are on YouTube, I game on Kick, Beam, and I also have a gaming channel, which is in my About section. On YouTube, I have a gaming section, gaming channel. It's not monetized or anything, but that's okay. I decided to keep the two channels separate. Hello, hi, Nosy. Little Miss Nosy. So, yeah. For those who haven't seen, here's my beautiful hazmat suit. Oh. So this room is about 10 foot, so about 5 foot. It's just a little bit over 10 foot wide. Oh my gosh, I've got it stuck. Okay. And this is the little tiny level. Isn't that cool? I guess I should actually put, you see, oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I nearly smacked the little one in on the face. I guess I should put the camera so you can actually see what I'm flipping doing. Oh my gosh. Hopefully that won't. Yeah. Have an amazing stream. Much love. I will be lurking in the shadows. Thank you, True Shadow. I do appreciate that. I do. Let me see if I can stick that on there. So you can see. Nope, I don't want it down there. Oh my goodness me. Nope, we don't want it at the ceiling neither. Okay, maybe you can see what I'm doing. I have to wait for the video to catch up. Okay. I think that'll work, huh? I think you'll be able to see. Or thinks. Hi. Hi, baby girl. Hi. Oops, don't fall off. She's like, yeah, no, I'm not sure whether you have anything. You're on a medication rest this week, so there's no medication for the kittens, which I am so glad. Did I say that? You know what? Let's do this again. Yep, it's 10 foot. So 4 foot is going to be over that way. That way. 5 foot. We're going to do 5 foot. 5 foot. Come on. Oh, I hate these don't. Well, no, I just don't like these don't things. When you're a short ass like me, it does help to have someone do this stuff with. And this will lock. My it broke, so it won't lock. Let me see if I can get it to. I got it to lock. Yes. Okay. If this doesn't work when I get it put up, well then it's bugger it. It's going to stay. Oh, so this is the nano tape that I have. Okay. It's double-sided. It's a double-sided tape, it is. So the thing that we've got to do... Oh my gosh. It's going to get stuck on here. Ah. So I have to decide really how high we're gonna go with this camera, and I really don't want to, but I have to. I've got to do it. Okay. I don't want to get it on the glove. Can somebody come and cut this for me, please? Oh, it's messing up. Oh, what a mess. Oh, my Lord. Honestly, I'm not usually this ridiculous when it comes to crafting stuff. As you can see, well, you can't see now, but I have a load of crafting stuff. I used to do crafting all the time. When you get old, things just don't work the same like they used to. Like what they used to. Don't you be chewing that, you little bugger. Oh my God, I've got the dropsies. I've caught the dropsies, dear. Thing is now, we've got to decide where we're going to put the camera. Don't chew it. They're chewing it, little buggers. We have to decide where we're going to put it, man. Oh, look at you. You're looking up at the screen. You're looking up at the ceiling now because they went and chewed on it. Oh, well. I'm just going to have to wash and sanitize my hands really well. I do actually. I'm sorry. You poor buggers. You're getting flung around all over the place, aren't you? I do actually have some cable stays. Oh my God, I went and put that on the wrong side. What the hell is wrong with you, John? I have no idea. It's called being old. You reckon? Well, let me put it on the right side. I don't want holes sticking out. It looks like you've got two eyes watching you. It's enough that you got a dumb camera watching you. You don't want to have two eyes watching you. I might end up having to redo this tape. I don't know. But what a mess. It's a right mess, it is. Hopefully it won't fall off. Stop chewing, you little bugger. You're chewing the line. I have to get the cable things. Okay. If I have to figure this out again some other day, I will do, but for now, we'll just get it stuck up, huh? Who's stuck up? I ain't stuck up. We ain't sticking up for stuck up. And then what I can do is I can stick this down onto the shelf. So I haven't stuck the shelf to the wall yet. I forgot to bring my oh my lord. Well, let's see. Oh, oh my god. All right, I'm just going to stick it up and it is what it is. Of course, I forgot to bring my... You know, when you get old, doing stuff is not so easy. It's flipping crazy. It's crazy. No, get down. That's my spot. Thank you. Okay, I've got my phone so I can actually see what I'm doing. Well, I can actually try and see what I'm doing. Oh. Well, tarnation, man. I have to watch the cat don't come and the kitten don't jump up and try and take it. Because what we need is we need to be able to see. Let me move my arm out of the way. Be nice to each other, I heard that. Well, it's kind of cattywampus, but it's better than nothing. Okay. It's not a permanent solution, but I think it's going to be better. Says she, hopefully. Oh my gosh. Luckily, I know exactly how high I had my arm, because it was as high as my arm could go. Okay. That's funny because the level says I've got it level, but it doesn't look level as I look up at it. I think my eyes are definitely cattywampus. Okay. I see you looking, little man, little girl. I see you looking. Oh my gosh. I think I've done this wrong. Oh, flipping heck. yeah, that's not, but it's not working. It's not working, folks. I'm gonna drop the level. Oh, flipping heck. Come on, your nano tape. You're supposed to stay stuck. Oh, if I stick the tape on the bottom of the camera, what do we see? Out the flipping window. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Maybe I should just stick the camera to the wall. Oh, I pulled the paint off. It's not supposed to happen. I pulled the paint off the wall. Never mind. I guess I'll have to redo that eventually. I just thought a shelf would be a lot easier. Oh my gosh. So if I just stick it directly to the wall and then lift it up, angle it upwards, what do we see? Not much. Oh my gosh. I need help. Oh my goodness. So maybe if I just move it further down. Hey, maybe if I just move the shelf further down. Then it's not having to point so far down. Yeah. Nope, you don't want to be looking at me. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh my goodness. How's that going to work? All this just so you can see me wandering around the kitten room doing work. I'm buggered already. I think maybe there will work. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna need some new tape. This nano tape, apparently, you're supposed to be able to wash it underneath the tap. Aha! Thank you. They found my little spirit level. Level my spirits, little one. Level my spirits. You're supposed to be able to wash it under the tap, and it's supposed to make it, re-sticky. I'm just gonna throw it out. That little bit anyway. I'm Why do kittens like to play poo pong? It's an annoying thing. It's disgusting. Okay. This is called doing shit on a budget. But that's okay. I'm used to that. So, goals for next year. Seeing as how we're already nearly next year. Goals for next year. One for the kitten room here is just to get a tall steel cabinet that I can put the towels and things in, close it up so it's easy to sanitize and everything. I can get rid of all these shelves that are in here. That'll also give them more room to play, because then I'll be able to get rid of we have this here, the drawers that we don't really use. So I can get rid of that, donate that. Probably smash it down, actually. We'll have a smashing time, right? And then the e-trike, learn to go live, so I can take you all with me on the e-trike. Probably gonna need some, I also need to get battery packs, some power things, so that I can take my emergency gear that I need to take with me when I go out anywhere. I hate the Dawn stuff, but hey, I once went without it and nearly ended up having to call 911. I ain't doing that again. So we can go and have adventures. And I think one of the other things that I want to work on towards is getting a Windows 11 laptop, because my laptop is on its way out. So hopefully this is going to work for you guys. If it's not, well then, I don't know what to say. Tough titty. Maybe. What? Okay, wait for my head to get out of the way. Oh my gosh. The delay on these things is crazy, isn't it? Ah, no, why? Why is it not sticking to the flipping wall, man? Why is it not sticking to the wall? I'm done. Flipping heck. I've stuck things with this nano tape before, and I've not had any problem. Now all of a sudden it's not sticking to the damn flipping wall. Why is it not sticking to the damn flipping wall? I mean, I guess I should just stop being lazy and screw the flipping screws into the wall and do that. Right? Yes, June. Why don't you just do that? Because I was being lazy. I didn't want to get the thing out to do the thing. Oh my God, I hope I didn't just smash my phone. I'm done. I'm going home. I'm taking my ball and my bat home, and I'm not playing anymore. I hope that was not that phone just got smashed, because that's my only working phone. I don't know how these people can afford to have 50 million, well, slight exaggeration, and note the word slight. I don't know how people can afford to have several darn phones. Oh, thank goodness it's not smashed. It ain't smashed. Oh my gosh. What if I stick you in the corner? What if I stick you in the corner? Well, oh my Lord, have mercy. At least you'll get that part. You know, I mean, at least you'll get that. At least you'll get that. If I stick you in the corner over here. It's just getting this flipping tape to stick. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Stupid nano tape. It ain't working. You got any ideas, little fella? No. He actually answered me. You can't see him, but he's right down here, right in front of me. He's looking up at me like, lady, I don't know what you're doing, but it ain't working. See, now it's sitting there all fine by itself, doing nothing. Two knocks. Balance it. Why am I not hearing the bit? Why did you not bip? What bars? You mean these over here? Cause you won't. Well, actually, it might fit. We'll just have to. Well, no, cause shelving and stuff is in the way. Yeah, but shelving and stuff's in the way. Might have to go in the other room and move that one camera. Okay. No, stop. All this because I want to get the little ones out and playing. I shouldn't be doing this without actually having... Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Have a bird. I don't even have my gloves on. I took my gloves on. Have Jones just come in, so I'm not sure what you're trying to do. I'm trying to move the camera. I'm trying to move that so that you have a better view, because where it was, my head was cut off. And I thought if I was using the nano tape on there, on the wall, and it's not kind of working. Oh my Lord. I was trying to... But you see, I'm being lazy. I was being lazy, and I didn't get the drill out and put the screws in the wall. What is the cam on right now? It's on the dresser. But you can't see the kittens run around, and you can't, you know. I was trying to get a wider view of the room. Oh my God. My stomach's growling. I'm a bit hungry. Yeah, but I don't want to open the drawers. Ringworm spores and all that stuff. That's why I'm wearing a hazmat suit. I've took my gloves off so I can do this with the nano tape. You little buggers. Everybody doesn't want to be seeing you play, not the ceiling. Ah. So I thought maybe, you see the corner that I'm stood in? I thought maybe if I stick it in the corner over here somehow, that way. Well, it's on top of the dresser. It's fine. It doesn't need to be taped. It's just the angle. You can't really see the kittens, which was the whole thing, was to be able to see what I'm doing, plus the... Oh, girl, what are you doing? She's jumping up at me. Hello? Hello, little girl? I have nano tape, but one slight bit of pressure on that shelf and it comes off. Let me... Let me do these. you go. Thank you, little man. Thank you, little man, my dear. Let me wipe the wall. Because that's one thing I didn't do. You see, I'm being lazy. I'm just trying to do stuff without doing what should be done in the first place. Let me wipe the wall here in this corner. Make sure there's no dust on it. Because there's going to be dust on it anyway from the household. Whatever. And the fact that there's, kitten trays in here. Let me do it in this corner because, my shoulder. I think. So that's the height you want it, the same, the wall on the shelf. Well, no, it don't matter, to be honest. It don't matter to me. I'm just trying to figure it out. Just trying to figure it out, man. I can't do it. I'm only kidding. Trying to be aware of the fact I don't want to have all my stuff in front of the camera that's on the floor, so that you can see the kittens running around as they run around. So let me get this shelf and remove this. See, look, watch. See, it's a little bit of pressure and it starts to tip already. Now it's not coming off. I've already made a hole in the wall. Well, I had not a hole in the wall. I've already pulled the tape off. I've got another shelf. We'll use another shelf. I'm using the nano tape because I'm just being lazy. See, kids, this is what happens. Don't be lazy. Do stuff right. In the first place, where's the... See, it has these holes. Build, Joan! Yeah. I ain't building. I'm done with building. So, but I don't want to get the stud finder out. Although in the corner over here, it's obvious where the studs are. Say, you don't have to be big boobs and BBM to know your woodworking shit. Sorry. Don't be nasty, June. I wasn't. It's just true. See those shelves up on the wall over there? I put them up all by myself. I did. Didn't have anybody helping me. Put them up all by myself. I can't do woodworking stuff. I'm just being lazy right now. Plus, I had a lot of my stuff stolen, so there is that. I'm not really hopeless. I'm just lost in the world of old folks. And I can't blooming see. Why can't I see right? because she's wearing the wrong glasses. Yeah, that has something to do with it. That might have something to do with it. Okay, so I cleaned it off over there in the corner here. I cleaned the wall and everything. Oh, I need to put some on the corner, don't I? Yeah. Will that fit in there? Oh, it actually fits in there. Woohoo! We might have a deal here. We might have the deal, right? It actually fits right. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Do-do-do-do-do. So I was looking at this mic that I have, and you can't actually mute it. The only way to do it is to actually turn the mic off. Unless, of course, you're using it on the phone, and then I think you can mute it on the phone, but this is not connected to my phone. This is connected to my PC right now. So, here. So, anywho, I have my mic and mic. I have my mic for IRL, so I don't need to worry about that. What do you have? No, that's not for you to play with. Thank you very much. I'm glad I saw you very intently look at you. See, you can't see what the kittens do. Well, maybe you could see. Yeah, you could see. On the camera in the upper left corner. Okay. Hopefully this will work. The kittens are all in a pile over in the they're gonna come out and play. They're like, look, you've interrupted our nap time already. I was gonna try and do some gaming tonight, but maybe I might not. We'll see. Over on YouTube, I have a gaming channel. It's in my About section. I stream on Kick, YouTube, and through beamstream.gg. And if this doesn't work, then bugger it. So low. Do 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 do. Do do do. So I need it a little bit lower. Oh, well, that's interesting. It can either go on one wall or the other. It can't connect in the. So these walls are not. These walls are not level. There's a flipping 1/4 inch gap there. Okay, hopefully this will work. I'm gonna have bruised fists in a minute. Okay, let's take you over into the corner there. I do have a small cam, a really tiny one, pinhole cam, that gives you a wider angle that I would like to use. Oh my gosh. pull on that, please? Okay, let me see what you can see. Of course, I need to take my phone with me, don't I? Okay, that. Well, no. No, no. Ah, the cat spun it round to the wall. That's kind of no. Ah, the whole flip. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Ah. One of these days, my cameras are just gonna go. Yeah, no, I'm done. Why? Look, you've got toys over there. Go play. Do I sound like a mother? No, go play. No. Ah, ah. Ah, 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 ah. Oh, you little bugger. I'm gonna get that bitter apple out. There's some stuff, there's a spray, it's called bitter apple. It tastes bloody awful. Trust me, it tastes awful. I've tried it. Ah. It's non-toxic. Not toxic, but bag of trash there. Oh, look, bag of trash. Ah. Okay, I think that's you little shit. She's like, yeah, but you love me. But you love me, you know you love me. No! Oh, you little. She takes a flying leap at the dumb wire. I think that might work, huh? Now I'm just going to stop her from chewing on the flipping wire. I think we're set. Let me shove this wire underneath the door. Hopefully there's nobody on the other end, on the other side of the door, ready to chew on it. It's going right on the mat where it should go. No, you don't. I see you, little girl. Oh my gosh, you're naughty. You're very naughty. Go away. Go away. So I think that'll work for now. That's one angle that we have. I'm out of flipping breath now. I think that's gonna work. Yeah. I can turn this sideways. Let me get some tape on this wire and tape this wire down. I have some cable ties, some of those that you stick to the wall to control wires and stuff. Wire? I remember back in the day we didn't have that many wires. Now all of a sudden wires are bane of my existence. It's like flipping heck. Everything is wires, 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 wires. Anywho, so I'm going to stick this down. Oh, give it a minute to dry, June. Okay. Okay, I think that is going to work for now. It'll work for now, dear. Oops. Right. Oh, don't want to get that. So this that's going to have to get thrown out. Because you see, I'm touching all this stuff now. Without my gloves, I'm just going to have to try and keep my hands away from my face. Note the word try. I have been coming in here. Every time I come in, I wipe everything down. I spray everything down. But at this point in time, I did not. I just thought I could stick a camera up on the wall and that would be done with. And hey presto, that's not exactly how it worked. So, and I took my gloves off. What the hell is behind there? Oh, let me see. Come on, out the way, little one. Out the way. The whole point of this is just to get vacuumed. I did buy a, I was going to say shop vac, but it's not a shop vac. Why? What is behind there? I don't know. It don't matter. It don't matter to me. I did buy a dustbuster with a handle so that I can vacuum the floor while dust, you know, the stuff off the floor without having to constantly bend down, which is rough on my diaphragm, considering my diaphragm does not work right anymore. I will leave it here. Okay, that works. That's not in the way, I don't think. Now what are you playing with? Oh my lord, see, I'm getting in your way of everything. Little devil, you went up on the thing, didn't you? What have you got? Can I have that? Thank you. Thank you. That's not for you to play with. All right, let me tape down this wire. Oh, and hopefully she won't jump up and pull it down. All right, I think we're set. Oh, I'm about to fall over. Oh my gosh. All that just to get a camera in a corner. Hey, corner with you. Okay. Before I touch any more things, Where's my hand sanitizer? I don't know. It seems I have lost the hand sanitizer. Never mind. I'm going to put my new pair of gloves on. I brought several pairs of gloves in here with me because sometimes they rip them. They rip it apart. I see. I keep standing in front of that one camera that I put down there on the floor, so you can try and watch them play. I think I might move that. Ah. The other reason why I want to get rid of the dresser that's over here, not only is it wood, so it's hard to sanitize it, and also the shelves are wood, so it's not easy to sanitize. But this dresser, kittens, not these size kittens, but smaller kittens can get underneath it, and I can't move the dresser, so it makes it harder to help the kittens socialize because they have a tendency to hide under it. So I have some things in front of it right now which I ain't happy about, but there's nothing much I can do about that right now. Okay. So I have some pads I have to throw out. This is the unfortunate part about having ringworm around. Spores are in the atmosphere, they float around in the air, and things have to get thrown out. In fact, let me get another trash bag. So I was doing some work in here earlier. Look at her, she's trying to figure out how. Look, scissors. My Lord have mercy. There you go, you gotta watch her. She's like, oh, what is that? Shiny. That was what shiny. So anything I take out from here gets, I have a rubber mat outside the door, it gets sprayed with the disinfectant, sanitizer, antifungal. It's a special spray. It costs $30 a gallon. Thankfully, you can dilute it down. That's not the spray itself, you actually dilute it. Let me put this one bag out and grab another bag. A fresh one. And I'm sorry if you can't see them in it because the door's open, but that's just what it is. It is what it is. It's the way that it is. I see you. I see you, you little bugger. Go back in there. She's like, oh, who's that? Go on, both of you, in. I saw you. I worked for Peter Pan, I did. Well, actually, no. I worked for Mary Poppins. I have always in the back of my head. I can see what you're doing. I can. Oh, my breath. This getting old stuff is for the... I don't know what it's for, but it's for something that is not for me. I can't stand it, no. So, things that I've had around that I was going to make things out of, I'm having to throw out. This has been a work in progress. It would have been done a lot sooner, but I got sick because, yeah, I ended up with ringworm. And the medication I was given to control the ringworm, it turns out I'm very allergic to it. So it made me very ill. So we're kind of behind on getting all this done. This should have been done in the beginning. This is going to have to... I'll deal with that shelf. And I'll need to deal with that. Let me put the little level in there. Because they will have to be sanitized. So will that. So anything that goes in and out from here has to be sanitized. See, brand new mats, I have to get rid of them. Tomorrow, my little tomorrow, how are you, honey? So this is a an apron. I was using in the beginning thinking it was enough, and it turned out it wasn't enough. So this is the bitter apple that they don't like. It tastes nasty. How are you, Tamale? I've missed you, love you. So I got you up in the corner over there. It took me ages to get you up in a corner. All the towels that are washed, because they have been having baths. They get antifungal baths, and their toys get antifungal soaking, and so all that stuff, once it's washed and dried, it's stacked outside the door here. I don't bring it back in the room because I don't want to recontaminate it. You had your surgery on the 30th. I'm doing much better, thank you. Good. I am so glad to hear that. I am so glad to hear that, honey. I have some catching up with you to do, which I will do privately. Who's mewing? Is that you, Titan? Hey, look, you've moved. I'm going to. I did get. I don't know if you can see it. I can't see what you can see. I did get a. No, you can't quite see it. I did get a better quality air purifier, air filter. And again, all this is thanks to my kit community. Especially Shuvigang community. Bless them. They've been an absolute... They've just been an absolute godsend. That's all I can tell you. In more ways than one. And they've accepted me. I'm an old lady. They've accepted me. And I'm just really, really blessed. So, I got that, and I got that because it will help me be able to keep doing what I love to do, and that is foster the kittens. As you know, a lot of people know, many of the kittens that come into my care come from animal control, and they are usually sick kittens. Some of them are very sick. So having the air filtered is a huge plus. It is the type where it's permanent filters. So a little light will come on the top to tell me when the filters need to be washed. And I can wash the filters. So that is pretty cool. That is absolutely pretty cool. Thank you ever so much. Thank you so much. I also do have a Cash App in my About section. If you don't want to do subscriptions or gifted subscriptions, I understand. I do have a Cash App. What about the line that gets sprayed? When I walk, I step out onto a big rubber mat that's outside the door. I have a bottle of disinfectant sanitizer. It's veterinary hospital grade that kills all kinds of things, including ringworm spores. And I spray that before I actually step onto it. I spray that. Then I step onto it and everything gets sprayed down, including my oxygen line. It all gets sprayed down, and then I stand there. Yes, ringworm. 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 Oh, Tamale, wait until I send you. I'll send when I can. I'll send you the photos on Discord. I ended up with ringworm. You should have seen my face. Oh my Lord, have mercy! What a mess. The ringworm medication I was put on. Turns out I'm highly allergic to it. My heart rate was actually going up to 150 beats a minute. So, I broke out in this burning rash all over my body. It was a mess. So after just being on it a week and a half, I had to come off it. I was put on antibiotics and steroids. I was put on a Z-pack of antibiotics. And then I was put on steroids. So, yeah, I ended up in a bit of a pickle. I'm in a pickle, dear. Lime dips for the cats work like a charm. Just smells like, yeah, I know. So I'd have the vet clinic do those, yeah. The kittens are doing okay. They have been on oral medication. It's intrafungal. It's 1 week on, 1 week off, 1 week on, 1 week off. So their ringworm is clearing up. Their ringworm is doing fine. It's clearing up. I also have zinc, which I have been putting on one of the kittens who had a bit of a stubborn area, and that was helping to clear that up. And I've also been putting the zinc cream on my face, which has been helping, because obviously coming off the medication and then being on antibiotics and also being on steroids, it started flaring up on my face again. So I've been putting the zinc on my face, which has been helping. The kittens, I give them a antifungal bath. Now they only need it once a week, thank God, because the bigger kittens don't like it. And that also kills ringworm spores and ringworm. So we're slowly getting on top of it. Don't kill her, don't chill. Yeah, I know. Never a dull moment on Joan's house. That is so true. I did have a few rough days where Gigi, my cat, for some reason, thank God, touch wood, so far, none of our cats have got it. But Gigi took herself off into the garage. She was in there for 3 days. She shut down. She wouldn't come to me. She would talk to me, but that's as far as she would go. She would talk to me, but she wouldn't come to me. And she started shutting down. So what I had to do was set a trap. And finally, she trusted the trap enough to go in it. We brought her upstairs. I kept her locked, shut in my room for a day and a night with me, just me alone, none of the other cats. And she started to decompress. So, but I mean, thank God she decompressed and she's doing okay. I don't know what set her off. I don't know why she went in there. I don't know why she wouldn't come out. I don't know why she wouldn't come to me. I have no idea what happened. So, I got this. I got this. It's from Bissell. Bissell donate money to animal rescues from any of their sales. It's a what the hell? I'm showing my phone. You're not even on my phone. You're over here in the corner. So it has this little thingamabobby. I did look at the wireless ones, but they only run for like 15 minutes and they don't have very strong power. So this, you can actually pop the handle off and just use it as a plug-in dustbuster. Or you can keep the handle on. So I can actually pick up the cat litter that's on the floor without having to bend over or sweep and it all go into the atmosphere, you know. Yeah. So it's a lot better for my lungs and my diaphragm. And this, again, I got because of the kit community and primarily Shubi Gang. So the only thing left that I want to get for the kitten room is a storage unit that I want to put in a shelving, metal shelving with doors on it, cupboard. That I want to put in this corner here so that all the towels and stuff can go in that. All the kitten stuff that's on the shelf and this shelf can go in that. I can get rid of this dresser. I'll get rid of the shelves over here because all this stuff here will relocate downstairs. But that's the last thing that I need to get for the kitten room is the metal shelving. From there, I'm looking at doing IRL stuff. So I already have the mic set up, so I don't need to worry about that. But the biggest item for that, there's two big items. One will be the e-trike, which I'm damned and determined to get. We're going to go out for some rides, folks, next year. And also a power bank that I can make sure I still have power. And I was thinking, but I don't know, I can't really afford that. But at some point, eventually, maybe a mini Starlink, you know. Anyway, so yeah. Hopefully this won't be too loud for you. If it is, we'll bugger you. is what I usually do when I first come in the room, is I usually run this, pick up all the litter. But this also has a filter in it that can be washed and sanitized. The whole thing, the whole kit caboodle gets washed and sanitized. When I'm done, once I've done this, I'm going to let the little ones out. Because they're ready to come out and play with the big kittens. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. This gets done at least, and I mean at least twice a day. I need to clean the trays again. It's going to be a lot easier. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the door off, leave the door open. And then they'll have because they still have heat pads to sleep on, because it is kind of a bit chilly. It's okay. As long as you don't chase them with a vacuum or anything like the dustbuster, they'll be okay. They get acclimatized, desensitized. And this is also all part of like making them ready for, going into a permanent home. Because in a permanent home, many people don't even care about whether, a cat or a dog is scared of the vacuum or noise. They're just like thrown into the mix, like you're done and dusted. It is what it is. If it's noise, well, bugger it, get used to it. But with me, they get little bits of time. They're obviously used to the dog barking, and they get little bits of time. I've extended the use of this. So now I can do a full clean in here. And as long as I don't chase them with it, they're fine. They'll move out the way. They'll find a safe spot. The next thing to come out is that house there. That'll be the last thing this weekend. Well, this week. It will come out this week. It'll get sanitized. I'll put it out on the deck. I haven't been able to because it's been raining. But I put it out on the deck. I stick it in a huge trash bag and take it out onto the deck, and then I spray it down with the sanitizer and disinfectant. The soft covering in there, I don't bother. I just throw that out in the trash. It's a big, huge roll of fabric that I bought eons ago. So, but I've been thinking, I think a lot of the fabric that I got to make kitten stuff with, I think I'm going to get rid of it. Thankfully, I can donate it because it's not actually in here. And I'm going to get some of this faux suede stuff, because this faux suede cleans up very easily. It's a lot easier to clean than fabric, and it's a lot easier to sanitize than fabric too. Let me tell you. Okay, I'll go inside the catio, the little catio to do yet. Oh. But yeah, using this is so much easier on my lungs and my diaphragm. You can come out now. You won't come out? You can come out now. Because my diaphragm doesn't work properly anymore, so bending over constantly and sweeping is a bit rough on my diaphragm. Let me just stick that in there. So I can stand that up there for a minute. Oh my goodness, little guys. What a mess. Hey, what a mess. You want to come out and play? Come on. You know what? Let me move you over in the corner. Let me move this floor camera. There we go. Ooch. No, don't you be knocking it over. Oh, my lord. I'm trying to make it. You know what? Okay, hopefully that's gonna work. So up in the upper left is a camera. I can't even see what you can see. I can't see. Well, you can't see much, can you? Oh my gosh. Nope. Okay, it's definitely gonna have to go on the floor. All right. I have to wait for the stream to catch up. Do you need anything from your Amazon list? Right now, I don't think so. I think we do. I think we're not too bad. Obviously the one thing on the Amazon wish list is the incubator. But again, that's a very expensive item. I did look at the cheaper ones that are out there, and they are very dangerous. They're not easy to control. So I can continue if I have sick kittens. I can continue to oh look, my foot's getting lost. I can continue to, put together the best that I can an incubator type, hospital type thing. I can continue to do that. Listen, you little chit. I see you. Stop. No. That's not yours to play with. Nope. Oh, you little bugger. Let me put this bucket on the wire. There we go. Hopefully the bucket's not in the way. Little bugger, he's like, oh, look at that. What is that? What is that? Okay, let's let the little ones out. let's let the little ones out. I see one of them's been playing poo pong. The little black fluffy one, oh my gosh. Shadow, I have to watch him. He will just plow through food. Not only does he plow through food, but he will eat a little bit of his food, and then he will go and try and eat everybody else's food. It's like, you little monster. Well, he's not actually a monster, but you know what I mean. It's like, you little monkey. Oh, my tummy's grumbling. Hi, Titan. Hello. Look how big Titan has got. Remember little Titan who was all head and eyes? He has grown into his head and eyes. He's actually grown into it, haven't you, huh? And I so want to give him some snuggles and kisses, but I can't. Yeah, he is cute. He is absolutely amazing. He is doing so well, and I am so pleased, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell I did with the other cat tray. I had another blue one. Oh well. All this needs to come out of here anyway. I brought this in here through from the other room. And I never really put it away because I just wasn't feeling well. So all this, once I get shelving, will actually be inside a cupboard. So this is the intrafungal that the kittens are on. Like I said, they're a week off now. All this inside here will get sprayed down and disinfected. It gets done on a regular basis, but it been getting done more often because of the ringworm. Let me put that away. I have some syringes there that I had disinfected, and I forgot to put them in an enclosed jar once they dried off. And brought them through, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I got to disinfect those again. But that's okay. We will get done. We will get everything will be done. Their plates and stuff that they use on a daily basis and see, that's why I need to get the thing so I can put those away. All right. All right, let's get done, shall we? And I need a better spot to put this rather than up on a shelf there. I need a bucket. I need to get a bucket. I'm usually pretty good at hang on a minute. Before I got sick with all this allergies and stuff, this medication thing, I'm pretty good at I have a bucket of disinfectant, water and disinfectant, and then things get washed down, shampooed. Oh my god, June. Things get washed down. The scooper duper, the pooper scooper duper, usually gets washed. And, who is that, eh? Your toy. Let me help you. I'll come get it for you. You lost your spring, didn't you? Where's your spring? You sat on it, you goofball. Here you go, come on. So if you have anything that you don't want to be chewed, like obviously I have this, and they actually chew to the point of chewing through it, you can use something called bitter apple. It's non-toxic, but it tastes blooming awful. And it teaches them things like wires and lines, and just teaches them that don't chew that stuff because it's going to taste awful. So, anybody else had issues after updating something to Windows 11? Oh, oh, dang it. I keep getting a stab every time I needle in that area. Oh, I hate getting old, man. Come on, let's scoop some poop, shall we? Usually this gets scooped twice a day. I will admit I did miss it this morning. I didn't. I don't mean I missed it. I mean I just didn't do it this morning. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, young lady. You're playing a bit rough with the little one there. Now, see, Titan, you met your match, huh? You met your match, little man. Oh my gosh, she is being so rough with them. And her brother's like, I see nothing. I hear nothing. They have been playing very rough with each other inside the little catio. So rough play is not something that's new to them. Ready, steady, boo! should actually be wearing a mask when I do these trays. I try and get the low dust, extra low dust stuff, but sometimes the organization that I foster for, they don't have that. So I have to just have what they have or buy it myself, which is something I often do. I was contacted by one of the organizers wanting to know how I and the kittens were doing. And I'd had a little bit of an argument with her 2 weeks ago. She tried telling me that the kittens didn't have ringworm. Anyway. And then she's like, well, I don't know anything about your kittens. No, you don't. So listen to what I'm telling you. You've been away for 3 months. Anyway, she wanted to know how I was doing and if the kittens were improving and all that kind of stuff. And then I told her, about being allergic to the medication, that I'm allergic to highly allergic to the medication, and they ended up in the hospital and all that kind of fun stuff. And she's like, oh, I'll be really poorly. And I said to her, I hope you're doing well. And she says, well, but I'm really frustrated about all these kittens that were being contacted about and we can't take in. I'm like, oh, so that's why you contacted me. You didn't contact me to make sure I was okay and that the kittens were okay and that we were all healing and feeling. You just wanted to see whether I could take any kittens in. And I told her, I said, look, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm sick, that I'm not doing so 100% myself, and that we already have ringworm in the house and I'm battling that, I don't have a second room set up to take any more kittens in and quarantine them. I said, if it wasn't for all that, I would take in more kittens. But the fact that we don't have that, I can't take any more kittens in. So you didn't really care whether I was well or not. You just wanted to know if I could take any kittens. Or if I would volunteer to take any more kittens. Little man, you're going to get a taste of bitter apple. Go on, you smack her. What you doing, Titan? Huh? What you doing, little fella? Where you going? Some people have just no scruples. No, actually, that's nothing to do with scruples, is it? Some people have just no. They don't care. I mean, that's why Michelle hasn't got in touch with me about any more kittens, because she understands what I'm going through, and she knows I would take in more kittens if I wasn't already battling, ringworm, and I wasn't battling ringworm myself, an allergy, an allergic, very allergic reaction to a medication. So it's like, you don't care about me, lady. Go away. Leave me alone. Saying the size of Lily against the others is just absolutely amazing. Banjo, hello. The marble grey and black bigger female kitten absolutely destroying the little kittens. Lily is whacking them, I know. I know. But you know what, Banjo? They have been playing rough and tumble in their little enclosure here. Now, when it comes to bedtime and when I'm not in here, I will put them back in here. But for now, they can be out playing. Right now, thankfully, it's just playing. It's just playing. But yeah. She was like that with her brother. Her brother is actually hiding over in the corner here. Oh, there he is. This is her brother that's just come out. He was hiding in the corner. He's like, yeah, no, I dealt with that. I'm just gonna hide. But the funny thing is, for all she's rough and tumble with playing, she is a very sweet kitten. When I walk in, she rolls around my feet. She rolls over on her back. She likes her tummy rubbing. Eventually, she's going to be okay. She's not going to be so rough with them. The good thing is that she does back down and she doesn't continue constantly being rough with them. So, that's good. And she's actually sharing her one toy, her favorite toy. But yeah, she can. She can be a bit rough, can't you, girl? Hey, you were rough with your brother. When her brother was very sick, and I had to, when they were younger, and I had to separate them out because she was just way too rough for him. He did not have any kind of strength to battle with her. But when I've finished in here, when I'm not in here, the smaller kittens go in here. They nap. But when I'm in here, or if I'm in the office, in my room, in my gaming room, I have a camera. The camera in the corner there, I can see them. I have them up on screen, so I can keep an eye on them. But today is the longest they've actually been out together. Isn't it, hey? She said, yeah, no, no, Oh my gosh. So I have found that the faux suede is actually a lot better for kitten stuff. And cat stuff. It cleans easier, it sanitizes easier, and it actually does not get ruined. It doesn't get destroyed. Not like fabric does. Yeah, that tasted nasty, didn't he? Fabric gets ripped so quickly and so easily. And I'm in a hazmat suit, in case anybody's watching and wondering why I'm in a hazmat suit. I'm in a hazmat suit because we've been fighting ringworm. I've been fighting. I caught ringworm off one of the smallest ones, kitten. He kind of came at, I'm very strict. I'm usually very strict at not allowing any kittens in my care that have ringworm. But it was a Friday. The kittens that come to me come from animal control. Animal control. Our animal control is a kill shelter. They only have one person that goes in once on a day on a weekend, and so any that are sick or very young do not get the care that they need over the weekend. And he was extremely tiny. He was extremely underweight for his age. And so I saw the photo of him and I said, sure, bring him. The thought of checking for ringworm went right out of my head. And he came in and I'm nuzzling him and I've got him kissing him and yeah, well, then one day I had to bath him because he'd been rolling around in the litter tray playing. So I went to bath him and I was about to use the dryer on him. And I noticed he had a bald patch that appeared when I rubbed him with a towel. And I was like, what are you doing with it? And as I'm rubbing him, more and more fur was coming off. And I was like, oh no, I got the black light out. Yeah, he had ringworm really badly. So because he was in with Smalls and Shadow, I did separate them out. And all three of them were started on oral antifungal medication. So Smalls and Shadow never got ringworm. And I had already started breaking out on my face, and I thought what was on my face was just from my Trilogy mask and my oxygen and, So it kind of flared up pretty badly on my face. By the time I got in touch with my doctor, and then when I realized, because what happened was he had caught my hand with his claw, and that was not healing. And then the patch was getting bigger. And anyway, there was just this whole explosion going on. Well, by the time I realized that it was ringworm, I'd already been touching the other kittens in and out of my room and this room without any kind of sanitizing, disinfecting, and all that kind of stuff. You've been licked. Don't make it weird. I know, right? I know, right? And then the black kitten in here. Are the other cat-borne illnesses that pass between us and them you must worry about? Worms, parasites. They're rare. It's rare, but it can happen. It can happen, especially with someone like me who's immune compromised. It can happen. So I have hand sanitizer. I use hand sanitizer a lot, but I don't. The lady that I volunteer for, she brought me a snap together jacket, a medical jacket that I can use on So I have one of those. I have, old lady house coats. I have several of those. So what I'll do is I'll put one on when I don't have ringworm. I'll put one of those on, do the kitten stuff that I need to do. Then I'll take it off. I'll get changed. Because you can guarantee when you get kittens that come in, especially from an animal shelter, like animal control, or if they come in straight from the streets, you can guarantee that they have worms. It's a given. There's no two ways about it. So if they're old enough and if they weigh enough, they're given, they are put on dewormer straight away. If not, oh man. If not, then I have to wait until they're old enough and big enough to go on dewormer. So I'm very careful. You can also guarantee that they have fleas. So I do have flea shampoo that is for kittens. And I give them a little bath. So there are things that you do have to watch out for, but if you want to foster, you can tell the organization that you want to work with. You can let them know the age of the kittens or the cats that you want to foster for. You can let them know you'll take unvaccinated ones that need deworming. You can tell them what health wise you are prepared to deal with. So let's say you have other animals. We have 7 resident cats and a dog. Girl, she's gonna whoop you. She don't back down. Go on, tell you tell her. Tell her. So I have to be very careful. Our dog is old. We have an old cat. We have 2 old cats. And the cats we rescued ourselves. So I don't let them mingle. I don't let the cats mingle with the foster kittens until the foster kittens have been dewormed and are cleared of any kind. They've had a medical clearance that they're not carrying anything. And then I will start and once they're dewormed and they've got the medical clearance, then I'll start and let, 1 or 2 of the other cats come in and say hello to them. Our dog, she comes in and she says hello to them. She's a toy fox terrier. She's grown up with cats. They're no big deal to her. But a lot of the ones that I take in have issues. They always need deworming. I've had them with fits. I've had one of the kittens here, he had failing kitten syndrome, but thankfully, although he was struggling and his heart was starting to struggle, thankfully, none of his organs were involved, so he is now wandering around and playing. I did lose one kitten to fits last year, and that was really rough. But I've had some very sick kittens, and I will get up all night long I will stay up all night long if I have to. If you don't want to deal with anything like that, you can let the organization that you're going to volunteer for what you're prepared to deal with. You don't have to take, sick ones in or ones that need to be dewormed. It can be a bit rough. I mean, they do give you the stink eye when you have to give them the deworming medication because it don't taste nice. So they do give you the stink eye. Now, the smaller they are that you give them dewormer, the easier it is because it's a small amount. But say like with Lily here, it's a lot more that you have to make her take, and she gave me the side eye, something chronic. It's like, really? Little fella, I need to clean in there. Can I have this, please? Thank you. Tomorrow is a wash day, so tomorrow, when I first discovered they had ringworm, I was washing and sanitizing constantly. But now we have it under control. We just have to keep the environment clean and keep them on the medication. They have a bath a bath, antifungal bath, once a week now. And every couple of days, I put all their bedding and what have you into a plastic bag. I take it into the bathroom. I shut the bathroom door so none of our cats can come in because they always like to come in and see what I'm doing in the bathroom. And then I put the stuff, I sanitize it, I wash it on the hottest wash that can be done. And then bring it back in. So the constant cleaning is actually getting better. It's starting to slow down, thankfully. But yeah, it's pretty rough when you. Oh, sorry, little fella. I didn't mean to make you jump. It's pretty rough when all of a sudden you have an outbreak of something. And especially when it affects you and you're not feeling so great. But yeah, I would have been okay had I not ringworm myself and had I not ended up. Well, I guess in one respect it's good because I found out I'm highly allergic to the stuff, the medication that you're given for it. Girl, you're not gonna like this because I'm gonna turn that little vac on again. Go play. No. But yeah, I'm happy to say my heart rate slowed down. I'm getting back to myself. Getting back to me normal self, I am. I had to put their food and their water up on the second level here because they were knocking it all over the place because the bottom level down here, the little ones, they play rough and tumble down there, so it was not a good place to put their stuff, put their food and water. The hardest thing is sanitizing in here while they're in here. I can't just get the spray bottle and just spray everything down and then let it sit for a bit. I have to actually have a bottle of stuff. All right, kiddos. I mean, a bucket of stuff. And use a bucket and cloth and do it that way. So I think it works with that camera over in that corner there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up putting the screws in. Okay. I've got cramp in my leg. Yup, ouch. Ouchie. Yeah. Rainbows. What? And the heat mats that I use for the little ones to sleep on, they are pet safe heat mats. They self-regulate, so they don't overheat. And the cords are no chew cords, so they can't actually pierce them even if they try and chew them. And again, everything that I've got in here is something special. It's extra special. It's extra special that I done because I'm able to, because of my kit community, and because, you know, of a few communities on Kick. And I do this because it enables me to do more. Now, if you decide you want to foster, you will get the basic necessities for fostering. You don't have to go that extra mile like I do. Especially if you don't take in sick kittens. I go the extra mile because most of the kittens that I take in are sick. So or they've had a very rough start. So I feel that they deserve that little bit extra, and I am so grateful to, the kit community, to be able to enable me to do this. You will get everything you need if you foster. Depending on the age, you will get some toys, you will get a litter tray, you will get litter supplied, you will get food supplied. Every once in a while, I'll have kittens that need special food. And because the organization I volunteer for is a non-profit organization, I have been able to, because of a food drive, through the kit community, being able to provide them special food so that they can have the nutrition that they need. I don't need that, that's plastic. This is going to go in a trash bag so I can take it into the bathroom, sanitize it. The other one's still pretty clean, so it does not need it. But this one, the little ones, they've got poo all over the side. What a mess. I do have some more cat litter that's out in the hallway. I will put in there. By the end of the week, I'm hoping that by the end of the week, see, she's calmed down. Lily has calmed down now. She's not so rambunctious with the little ones. So I think by the end of the week, the little ones won't need this catio to sleep in. What I'm just going to have to keep an eye on is the feeding. I do have an auto feeder. It's a gravity feeder and water over there in the corner. You can't see it. Again, came from the kit community. And that has made it so much easier for me to be able to keep the older ones fed without having to constantly chase them, get their food dishes and water dishes. There's a water dish on the water area which pops off quite easily, and it washes quite nicely. I'm all upset. Okay, let me take this off. I get a few of these things thrown in this trash bag. So I have another camera, which gives a bigger field of view. I'll see how things are over the weekend. And I'll see about maybe mounting it on the ceiling so you get a top-down view. I don't know yet. Gidget, where are you? Oh, he's underneath the chair. So the kittens are doing really well. So the Gidget, the black one, he has... Oh! Toyo Tomoe. I have to show you the little boy. I have to show you him. His color is like... He was an all-black cat except for bow tie, white bow tie at the front. But his fur is all of a sudden... It looked like he was getting the fever coat. But it has developed more. Where? Oh, I see you. I see you, little man. Distinguished little Lily Boo. Yeah, Lily really is distinguished. But look at this. You tell me what you think of these. Now, considering he was all black when you got him, and this is the one that had the failing kitten syndrome, that was very, very sick. His coat, first of all, it was like just 2 stripes down here. But now his whole back and his tail, he's doing this. Interesting, isn't it? He's got bits of white fur that's coming up in the rest of his black fur. Yeah, I know. I wish I could hug you and love you and kiss you, but I can't right now. But yeah, what do you think, huh? He looks like it's part Great Tabby, you think so? But he wasn't, that's just it. He was an old black cat. He was an old black cat. And then The only white he had on him was his little bow tie here at the front. But this is the one that had the failing kitten syndrome that was very, very sick, that we nearly lost. But because of, sheer determination, grit, and him fighting, I'll try and take some photos. Sometimes baby boy kittens must earn and grow into their stripes. I go, yeah, maybe, huh? What's with your eyes? I'll take some photos and send him. It started on his face first, but now his face is not so much grey anymore. It's going back black. I'll take some photos and all right. I'll find the earlier photos and send them to you. But it's pretty interesting because it's more silver than grey. At first I thought it was white, but it's not quite white neither. It's more silver. These kids, I'm telling you. They're going to sleep well tonight, that's for sure. Hey, you're all going to sleep well tonight. Yeah. For once, they're actually ignoring me. Usually, they're all over me, but for once, they're actually ignoring me. They're just like having a jolly old time. I know how to get your attention. I know how to get your attention. Huh? Are you ready for your meat? And I forgot to bring a spoon in. Never mind. We'll use the old fold the lid. We'll use the old fold the lid. Huh? So maybe tomorrow during the day, I'll put some screws in that corner and screw the shelf on over there. I don't know yet. I steal. I got you. I got you. I got you. Hello. Hello, little man. You are such a good boy. Hey, you are still. Oh, bless you. You're still such a cute boy. Go and go play. Did he also catch ringworm? No. Thankfully, no, he did not. He is doing fine. Obviously, he has his cognitive issues have been playing up. A little bit more than they have been. But thankfully, he did not catch the ringworm. And like I said, I'm just thankful that so far I have not seen any ringworm on any of our household cats. Though I am surprised Because my husband would walk in here with his socks on and then go walking off down the hallway. I'm like, ah! So I'm hoping we have it contained, and we're just in the back end of it all now. It has been an ordeal. I'm not gonna lie. It has been an ordeal. I've never dealt with that before. I never want to deal with it again. Absolutely not. Poof. Hell no. Yeah, don't want to go through all this again. So this lot, by the end of this week will be ready to go to be spayed and neutered. And they'll all get done at the same time. Who was patient 0? Kitten. The little big-headed, big-eyed little munchkin. This little fella. He's still the smallest of them all, but at least he's now growing. Come here. Come and say hello. Come on, say hello. Hi. You are such a beautiful little boy. Yes, you are. You're such a beautiful little boy. This one. He was patient 0. Somebody chewed his whiskers off. But he is doing fine. Aren't you, eh? Huh? Well, kids, it's time for the meat.
Where's the beef?
Time for your meat, and then you're going back. The little ones, you're going back and you carry for a bit. Don't you rip it. Don't you rip my thing. Don't you rip my suit, man. Don't you rip my suit. Like I said, the 2 kittens that were actually in with him, they did not get ringworm. But Jit, the one that I just showed you, who's suddenly developing that silver stripe in his back, he got ringworm. He was in here. He was separated. So, obviously, I had traipsed. I had ringworm, so brought it in here. So, and of course, ringworm enters the system a lot easier when they have, open wounds. And he had an open wound on his ear because his sister Lily, was playing bunny hops with his head. So she scratched up his ear, and that must have been where it came from. She does not. She's not had ringworm. The s'mores, the grey and white, They're actually calling the grey and white one blue and white. Has not had ringworm, and the black fluffy one has not had ringworm. Yeah, you're looking for food, aren't you? You heard me getting the dishes out. He's like, where's the beef? Where's my fish? So, something that I learned a long time ago when doing rescues, and you sometimes forget to take a spoon out with you. Now you have to be careful you don't cut yourself. Is you get the lid, and then you make you do that with it, and then you got your spoon. So simple. Is everyone getting treated? Yes. Have a great stream, June. Early hours here. Catch you soon. Sweet dreams when you get there. Sweet dreams when you get there. It's rainy. Hello. Yes, everybody is on intrafungal. Thankfully, this week is a week off. So intrafungal, you give it 1 week on, 1 week off. 1 week on, 1 week off. It's an oral medication. So they get it for 7 days. And then there's 7 days they don't get it. Then 7 days. And that's like a 4 or 5 week cycle. Well, I'll have to check. And then they all started having a bath. I have some special shampoo, which I don't have in here. It's in the bathroom. I have some special shampoo that kills ringworm spores. So this is the intrafungal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 5-week course. So you're 1 week on, 1 week off, 1 week on, 1 week off, 1 week on. So they're on the last week off, and then next week they'll be back on it again for a week, and then they'll be done. And they have, when you first catch it, you give them a bath every day with the shampoo, which was a nightmare. Titan, I was actually bathing him twice a day because his ringworm was that bad. So now, because they're actually the ringworm is healed, and the fur is growing back, now they just need the bath once a week. So, and environmental cleaning and all that kind of stuff. What are you doing, Lily? She even turned around and looked at me like, what? Lily, that's not your bed, girl. That's the baby's bed. She said, yeah, but it's nice and warm on my tummy. It's nice and warm on my tummy, Mummy. Lily. So they are all doing well. I'm glad to say, and I'm improving, obviously. Oh my gosh. I just have to work hard at making sure that the ringworm stays under, I keep on top of it on my face, because it's trying to come back. It's starting to flare because I had to stop the medication I was on for it, because I'm very allergic to the medication. So yeah, it's been a journey. You hungry? Huh? But I feel you. I feel you down there. I feel you. Come on, Lily. That's the same food you get. You have your own food over there, Lily. Come on. Yeah. Come on, Lily. She's like, yep. Come on, Lily. You want your meat? Shh. What's this? Oh, come on. Come on, good girl. Come on, Lily. Come on. Wait a minute. All right. Ask nicely. Ask nicely. Lily. Oh, she's like, yeah, no, I'm going to ignore you. Come on. Oh, look at him. Oh, my God. Dude. Whoever adopts this little boy, they're going to have to watch him. Come on. Titan. Where did you go? Titan. Titan, you want your meat? Come on, little man. Come on. You want your meat? Huh? Go get your meat. Now, this is where I have to stand guard. Because Shadow will eat a little bit of his. You see, he keeps looking over at Titan. And if he's finished his before Titan finishes his, he'll go run over to try and eat Titan's. Oh, no, you don't. Come on. Come on, little fella. Come on, I got you. You don't need to eat all that. You're a big boy. Huh? You're a big boy. So whoever adopts this little boy, are really going to have to be careful. He's not like this with the dry food. But with the wet food, he's very greedy with it. And this shelf actually over here is starting to fall off. Yeah, I know. You can't though. You got to let them. So, I think what I'm going to do is, I'm poofed. I'm exhausted. 7:30. I'm going to, no, little man. Oh, he's like, I see food. Let me have that food. No, honey. You don't need that food. You're going to end up fat. Yeah, I know. But honestly, you've eaten yours. You wolfed it down. No, you could let them eat theirs. But let them eat theirs. I know. Well, I think Titan's had enough. Hey, we'll wait and see. He's going to go potty first. Okay? He's going to go potty. So this is something you have to watch for when you feed kittens, is you have to watch for food aggression. Titan started to get aggressive with food because he was separated from them all. And so what I was doing with him was whenever I would give him his meat, I would stroke him. I would touch his meat with my finger. So that he got used to that. I'm not worried about her eating too much because I didn't give her too much and she eats slow anyway. So if Titan comes in hungry, she will back away if he's like, yeah, I need more of that. But this guy, he's like a bulldozer. Hey? Aren't you? You're like a bulldozer. Yeah, I know. You need some more litter. So, what I'll do is, when we're done in here, you want to come out and play more, don't you, Titan? Oh, I'm sorry, little boy. I'm sorry, little boy. No, my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, now you can go in and get some more. Go on. Okay. So, I'm going to end stream here. Take out the stuff that needs to go out into the trash. Take off my hazmat suit. And I will probably be back around 8:30ish playing a game or something. If I don't fall asleep. If I don't fall asleep. I don't plan on falling asleep. But if I don't fall asleep, then we'll do some gaming, I think. I need to move this stuff so I can actually get out the door now. Down on my knees. Let me put the food over here. And then what I can do is I can put that on there. And then turn that there. I think that'll work. And, yeah. So that's the plan, Stan. Hopefully the camera will not fall during the night. And, so thank you all ever so much, everyone, for coming in and seeing a small portion of what I do. I hope I've been able to encourage some of you to at least consider fostering. Like I said, you don't have to go to the extent that I go to. You don't have to take in sick kittens. You don't have to take in kittens that need deworming. You don't have to take young kittens like I do. You can take older ones. It's up to you. You let the organization that you want to work with or volunteer from, the age and conditions that you're prepared to take in. Remember, they do provide everything. They even provide the vet care. I've actually had the organization, like, one of my cats ended up with worms after playing with this lot. Well, not this lot, but with some small kittens, and that's when I was like, oh, I forgot that I hadn't dewormed them properly, fully dewormed them. And he'd use their tray, and yeah, anyway, so and he'd licked one of those bottoms, and so that's when they, it transfers. Besides fleas, they didn't have fleas, but he had licked one of the bottoms, and so they actually provided the dewormer for him too. So a lot of things are covered that you don't realize are covered. Just make sure with the organization. Ask them what's covered, what's not covered. And like I said, they do provide you with all the basic needs. So you don't need to put out that expense. They do actually provide you with food, and all that kit and caboodle. They'll provide you with cat litter. They take care of the spay and neuter. They take care of vaccinations, the early vaccinations, while they're in your foster care. So a lot of the stuff it is taken care of that you don't. It's not an expense you have to take on. Your expense is the electricity in your house, depending on what time of year it is, whether you have to have the AC on, or heating, or anything, that kind of thing, which is not really an expense because you would already have it on anyway. And I'm just wittering right now. I don't know. I'm tired. I need food. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. Let me take this thing off before I go into my room. I'll spritz it down. But it is very rewarding. It can be hard. Sometimes you get attached to them. And it can be hard letting them go, but then you remember the reason why you're fostering. You're fostering because you're getting them out of a bad situation. You're bringing them to health. You're giving them love, and you're giving them the opportunity to find a forever home, which in a lot of the shelters, especially the kill shelters, they would not find, because in kill shelters, the youngest, the oldest, and the ones that are sick are always the first to be euthanized. And when it comes to kitten season, so many kittens are lost because there's not enough foster care. There's not enough fosterers. Okay. This is why you're amazing, Juno, honey. Thank you. I don't think so. I'm just doing what I can, the best I can, for these little ones. To try and give them a chance in life that they wouldn't normally have. There, have a stick. Thank you. Thank you, Trushad. Okay. So I'm going to end now. I'm going to go get something to eat. And I might be back in about an hour or so with some gaming. We'll see. I can't promise everything. Well, I can't promise anything right now. I'm blooming exhausted. But I think where I have the cameras now, the one on the floor. See, the wooden dresses that you can see there right now, that I want to get rid of. But I think where I have the cameras now, the one in the corner here, is a better place for the cameras, I can actually point that down a little bit more. So you're not actually seeing the window. I mean, it doesn't matter if you see the window, but, you know. Anyway, we'll figure that out later. So if I don't see it, if I don't come back to doing some gaming, thank you for joining me and take care, everyone. No,